Okay, at some point in their lives, almost every person wonders if they're in the right career field or at the right job. So maybe that's you today. So here's my simple advice: stay at your current job or don't. But whatever you do, whether you get that new job or not, at the end of the day, you've got to say, yep, this job is God's will for my life. See, my dad used to say it like this: make a decision and make it work. Walt Disney said it like this: whatever you do, do it well. Actually, Walt Disney didn't coin that phrase. It comes from Ecclesiastes. The wise King Solomon said this: whatever you do, do well. For when you go to the grave, there will be no work or planning or knowledge or wisdom. Ecclesiastes is kind of an interesting book of the Bible. It says a little later, I observed something else under the sun. The fastest runner doesn't always win the race. The strongest warrior doesn't always win the battle. The wise sometimes go hungry, and the skillful are not necessarily wealthy. And those who are educated don't always lead successful lives. Well, gee, thanks, Solomon. This is what you've learned. The smartest guy in the world, this is what he observed. But look at what he says at the very end of his book. In chapter 12, he says this: well, that's the whole story. Here now is my final conclusion. Fear God and obey his commands, for this is everyone's duty. Here's another way to say it: follow God in the big stuff and then tackle the small stuff. Or follow God in the big stuff and let the small stuff just kind of fall into place. So really, when you're thinking about the job for your life, do the best you can, because God's word says that you should give everything you have. Even if you don't like your job, do the best you can. If another opportunity opens up, great, take the job. What matters is who you are at your job, what you're like, whether you're following Jesus all the time. Psalm 37:5, commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust him and he will help you. 23, the Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every detail of their lives. 34, put your hope in the Lord. Travel steadily along his path, and look what will happen. He will honor you by giving you the job, or the land in this case. So trust God, follow him in the big stuff, the stuff that he's already revealed to you. Make sure that you're honoring God with your life and everything you do, and then don't really sweat it. God's going to direct you, and wherever you find yourself, do it with all your heart.